Welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. Today, we're heading into the shadows of a quiet seaside town for a chilling mystery full of secrets, suspense, and sharp hooks. I Know What You Did Last Summer. With its gripping plot, teen drama, and jump scares, this late 90s horror hit is a must-watch for fans of thrillers and slasher films. We'll also practice using simple past versus present perfect. If you are new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Released in 1997, I Know What You Did Last Summer was directed by Jim Gillespie and written by Kevin Williamson, who also wrote the hit horror slasher Scream. Slasher, a subgenre of horror films that typically involves a violent killer stalking and murdering a group of people, usually with bladed weapons. The film stars Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillip, and Freddie Prinze Jr. as four high school friends whose summer takes a dark turn after one terrible mistake. The story begins on the 4th of July, when they accidentally hit a man with their car. In a moment of panic, instead of calling the police, they decide to cover it up and dump the body into the water. Cover it up, hide something bad or illegal so others don't find out. They promise never to speak of it again. But 1 year later, someone knows what they did, and they want revenge. Julie James, played by Jennifer Love Hewitt, and her friends realize they're being stalked by a killer wearing a black raincoat and wielding a large fishing hook. Stalked, followed secretly or obsessively, usually to cause harm. One by one, they are targeted by someone who knows their secret and wants to make them pay. This mysterious figure is silent, brutal, and always seems to be one step ahead. The killer picks off victims in tense, creative scenes, using shadows, misdirection, and sudden violence to build suspense. Picked off, attacked or killed one by one, often in a strategic or secretive way. After its release, I Know What You Did Last Summer became a major hit, sparking a wave of teen horror films in the late 1990s. The sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, was directed by Danny Cannon and released in 1998. The film brings back Jennifer Love Hewitt as Julie James, the survivor of the first movie's harrowing events. Harrowing, extremely distressing or upsetting, causing intense fear or discomfort. Joining the cast is Brandy as Carla, Mekhi Phifer as Carla's boyfriend Tyrell, and Matthew Settle as Will Benson, a new love interest for Julie. It also features Freddie Prinze Jr., returning as Ray Bronson, Julie's former boyfriend. Julie is now in college, but she's still haunted by her past. Haunted, constantly troubled or disturbed by fear, guilt, or painful memories. She has nightmares, flashbacks, and anxiety. To help her relax, her friend Carla enters them in a radio contest, and they win a trip to a tropical resort in the Bahamas. Soon after they arrive, the phones go out, the boats stop running, and the island is completely cut off by the storm. Cut off, isolated or separated from help or contact. Then, the murders begin. One by one, staff members at the hotel are found dead. Julie becomes convinced that the same killer from last summer, the man with the hook, is back and hunting them again. As more people disappear, the survivors realize they're stranded on an island with someone who wants revenge. Stranded, left without a way to leave or escape, often in an isolated or dangerous place. Although I Still Know What You Did Last Summer didn't receive the same praise as the original, it became a cult favorite among fans of 90s horror. In 2021, I Know What You Did Last Summer was reimagined as a streaming series on Amazon Prime. This version gave the story a modern twist, with new characters and updated social themes, but the same central idea, a secret that won't stay buried, and a killer who won't stop. Buried, hidden or kept out of sight. The latest film in the franchise, 2025's I Know What You Did Last Summer, was directed by Jennifer Kaytin Robinson. It brings back original stars Jennifer Love Hewitt as Julie James and Freddie Prinze Jr. as Ray Bronson, whose characters are revealed to have survived their previous ordeals. Ordeal. A very difficult or painful experience, especially one that lasts for a long time. Julie and Ray, now older and bearing the scars of their past, step in to help a new group of teens confront the deadly consequences of their actions. The film is set to release in theaters on July 18, 2025, promising a suspenseful summer experience for horror fans. It aims to captivate both longtime fans and newcomers, delivering a thrilling tale of secrets, guilt, and survival. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out our Learning English with Movies book. The Learning English with Movies book was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English skills by reading about your favorite movies, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies book is available for sale on the link below. For more information as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's practice some useful grammar structures. Simple past versus present perfect. The simple past describes something that happened at a specific time in the past and is now finished. The present perfect describes something that happened at an unspecified time before now, or something that started in the past and continues into the present. Using both tenses together helps show how the past is still affecting the present, which is a key theme in suspense and thriller stories, like I Know What You Did Last Summer. The character's past actions create present consequences, which is exactly what this grammar construction helps express. We often use the present perfect to describe a state or experience that results from a specific past event described using the simple past. Here are some examples. They have kept the secret ever since they ran over the man on the road. Present perfect, have kept, the secret continues until now. Simple past. Ran over, the specific event that happened in the past. Julie has been traumatized ever since they hit the stranger last summer. Present perfect, has been traumatized, ongoing emotional state. Simple past, hit, the specific event. They've received strange messages because they left a man for dead. Present perfect, have received, ongoing consequences. Simple past, left, specific past action. Thanks for watching. What did you think of I Know What You Did Last Summer? Did the suspense keep you on the edge of your seat, or were you more focused on the mystery behind the hook-handed killer? And if you had a dark secret like that, would you keep it hidden, or come clean? Write down your thoughts in the comments below.
You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there! No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!